What is up? What is up? What is up? What's good, YouTube fam? What is up, YouTube fam? Wait. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome. 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 All right. So just, bro, get out of here. Oh my goodness. But what's wrong with this account, though? Why is the account? What? Guess at least say hello, bro. Bro came in like straight up. What's my bias? So I'm leaning bullish, but I want to see what the reaction is at the open. Right? If the reaction is we're sweeping into this and we're closing below, then we could catch like a quick short. Your winning days. Oh, I need to check on this account. Hold on. I need to check something on this particular account. Why is this account not working? Is that account still active? Yes, it is. All right, guys, give me a second. Let me close this and open it again. Okay. All right. We are good. We are good. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are just getting started, okay? We're just getting started, getting things together, making sure that everything is where it's supposed to be, guys. All right, guys. Good morning. Now let's quickly take a look at. Let's quickly take a look at the Nasdaq. Okay, let's quickly check in on the Nasdaq. See what today has for us. Why can't I see? Oh, okay. All right. Cool. So Nasdaq, over the past couple of days, we have seen bearish price action in the form of lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs, lower lows, and we could be creating a lower high right here. All right, we could be creating a lower high. So where are we currently? Okay, so we're inside this 30-minute gap. So ideally, right? I was saying that I was looking for, hey, incognito, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing absolutely fantastic. So as I was saying, right, this is looking like it's heading down. And if you've been watching a couple of the videos I put on YouTube, you notice that I look at the last couple of days, last 2 to 3 days. All right, all right, all right, all right, bro. Ready for the session. Ready for the session. So as I'm saying, we're having like a lower low, lower high. All right, and we have a lower low right here. So what are we ideally market structure 101? We're looking for what? A lower high to then create what? Another lower low. Okay. So now yeah, we've retraced, very deep retracement. On the 30-minute, I'm seeing a breaker structure right here. After we have tapped into this particular 30-minute right here. Okay, so we're going to mark this 30-minute fair value gap. So you're seeing these reactions from here. Now, gotta restart this thing. So now looking at this move right here, okay, I'm also kind of seeing a gap being created here. And I'm going to mark this. This is not done yet. The candle is not closed yet, but I'm just going to keep this on here. All right. I'm just going to keep this 30-minute fair value gap right here. Okay. But I'll keep moving it as this candle forms. But that would mean that we're going to have, number one, we have this inversion fair value gap on the 30. We have this bearish fair value gap. So when the market opens, right, and we dig right into this area, okay, we get an immediate change in the state on the lower time frames, then we can catch like a quick, very, very quick short. All right. So looking at the price action like this, right, this is where the 30-minute gap is. So if, let's say, market opens, boom, we move into this area and immediately come close below this, we're shorting immediately, no delays. All right. So guys, just take note of that. All right. If we dig into this and we close below very quickly, then it means that we're probably going down. All right. We're probably going down. So the bot is actually saying that we are bullish. Why? I know exactly why the bot is telling us we're bullish, because if you look at this move here, right, this was the last swing and we've actually broken past it. So you can see I marked this change of character right here, right? We had this swing and then we've broken past it, right? But the only reason why I would like to try this to take, because even if we're bullish, right? Let's say we're bullish. Let's just say we're bullish and we've broken this, right? We are most likely going to retrace to this area, right? Maybe 50% before price continues going. So if the market opens and says, hey, I want to go down, I don't mind capitalizing on that move to the downside. Okay. Inverted head and shoulders. Yeah, I was seeing that too. I was seeing that, I think on the, was it the 4 hour? Yeah, the 4 hour. That if we pull back here and we close above here, then that would be like head and shoulder, right? So guess you said you already shorted 1048. What time is it at your place though? At your end, guest? What time is it? Oh, probably you top tick the markets then. You probably top tick the markets, but yeah. So, I mean, prices are at an interesting place currently, in my opinion. I would want to see a bearish move at the open. Yeah, I would want to see a bearish move at the open. And the best place to see that is inside of this gap right here. All right, this 30-minute gap. So that's what I love to see. I like to see on the lower time frames, we open up, come on in, just like a wick. I don't want to even see the candles close anywhere. I want to see us wick in here and then close below. That would be a perfect sign that we could catch something really quick. So that's what I'm looking for, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. So we are just getting started. We're live on TikTok, live on YouTube. And today's a Tuesday. Tuesdays, according to data, Tuesdays are one of the best days you can trade, right? Well, according to my data. So let's see if we can get something good today. Let's see if we can get something good today. Yeah, so if this candle closes just as it is forming, just like this, then that makes it very nice for shorts because we could just wait for that pullback and then we can strike. And also, another thing too we have to look at. Let me see. Okay. All right, so let's see if there's anything else that we might be missing. Let's check the daily. All right, so the daily time frame. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Okay, so the daily time frame is kind of pushing for these lows. Let me mark this as the draw on liquidity for today. Okay, so this is the draw. I want to see us, from now, I want to see us like aggressively move down to this level. Okay, that's like the goal for today. I want us to come down here to take out yesterday's low. All right, so it's pretty clear. And if we are not taking out yesterday's low, then the high is pretty much the target. But I'm not anticipating that we're going to do this. But as you know, anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. But I'm going to mark it there so that we know where liquidity is sitting. Bottom tick. What's good, G? How you doing? All right. Clement. All right, cool. Fantastic, man. I've been absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Ooh, okay. You entered sales on the 1 hour order block. Okay, you guys are like catching. You're targeting the PDL. Nice, 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 nice. You guys are way ahead, way ahead in trades. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All we're waiting for is for the market to open in 21 minutes. 21 minutes, and then see if we can make some money. All right. Clement. All right. All right, man. Let him cook. Let him cook. All right. So, so. It's funny why the bot is, well, I told you, I explained to you why the bot is bullish, but we're looking for a textbook entry. Tap in and go. Hopefully we can get that. And you know, down here where I have these green lines, it's like this green line right here. It's like it's created like some relative equal lows sitting right here. Okay, so let me check ES real quick. All right, so ES has not gotten close to that level. And do we have an SMT? Doesn't look like an SMT. SMT on YM, but not on. Wait, yeah, SMT on YM, but not on SMP. So hey, easy. Price wants to get ahead of itself. Take it easy for us. Take it easy. Don't do that. All right. So what I'm looking for is I want this to be a valid 30-minute gap at 9:30, right? And I want price to come close out the orders here and then wick out of this area, closing below this level. All right. When that happens, we'll see if we can catch a short. Probably the stops would, let's see what the stops would be. The stops would probably be above that wick, right? The wick would potentially be above this 30-minute gap. And if we are looking for a short, that would be, let me see, at least a 1:2. What would that be? Yeah, it looks something like this. It will look something like this, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? We have to wait for the markets to open first. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you like and follow. Guys, if you're not in the VIP already, I don't know what you're waiting for. The VIP is free. All you need to do is to link your Exness account as a partner account to my partner account, and you have access to the VIP channel. The VIP is the VIP, not the VIP group, guys, the VIP channel. So the channel gets all the exact entries and the bots entries in terms of the levels, take profits, etc. Right. So as long as you have an Exness account, that process is pretty simple. You just need to follow the steps and you will be able to get access to that. Okay, so as I said, I am just adjusting this 30-minute fair value gap. So now this is what we have. This is what we have, guys. It's like a 10, 11 point gap. It's gradually closing up. Gradually closing up, guys. $15 minutes. Thanks for the follow. Guys, what is one thing that if you had known this like at the beginning of your trading journey, it would have made everything very easy and smooth for you? What was that one thing? What's that one thing? Or maybe one piece of advice or one tool, or what's that one thing that if you started trading and somebody told you, hey, this is the most important thing in trading, that would have like changed your career? Patience. That's awesome. Patience. Patience, bro. Patience. Patience is big. Don't strategy hop your first losing streak. Yeah, that's also true. That's also true because if you strategy hop, you don't have enough time to kind of figure out if the strategy actually works or not. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Richard is in the building. What's good, bro? Don't strategy help? Sizing. Yeah, sizing. Yes. Risk management. Risk management. So for me, bro, I knew that sizing, I didn't have that time to be calculating lots and stuff like that. So I just I just went and got myself an expert advisor that calculates my lots based on where my stop is placed. So I'm now not going to say, oh, this is what my stop loss is. Let me calculate volume. Let me calculate where. No, bro. I don't have that time. And you will take losses no matter what. Absolutely. You will take losses regardless of how perfect the setup is. You know, price can just take you out for absolutely no reason. You can try. Oh, for real? Yeah, true. And what was I even saying? I was saying something about the entry. In the beginning, I wanted to be perfect on every entry. Yeah. I also saw a video, I think a year ago, that someone was like, in trading, right? You don't always have to be like super precise. If you're taking an entry from a zone, right, it's much better than trying to like chase the market, because sometimes the market can move so quickly, you might not even catch the move, right? It might just move and you might just get a bad fill. So sometimes, like if you're able to enter from a specific zone, I think that's what he was saying. I feel like it makes sense. Um, those calculations probably why you don't even want to use the MT5. Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to do those calculations, then you need kind of like a tool. I know some of these trading platforms are making it easy. They're making it easy, right, for people to calculate your lots based on it. But I mean, most of the modern platforms, they don't make it very easy. I don't know. They don't make it very easy. The only platform I've seen that makes it a little easy is TradeLocker. They kind of let you know. I think. I don't know if things have changed, but wait, TradeLocker, are they still there? Is TradeLocker still there? Do they still operate? Um, what's the expert advisor? The expert advisor is called Trade Panel MT5. You can find it on the MQL5. Is it MQL5 store? Yeah, MQL5 store. One thing trading taught me is patience, and yeah, patience is key. Sit on your hands. Yeah, look, guys, the fact that you are simply not clicking a button can make you. I won't say it can make you profitable, but it can prevent you from blowing your account. Just don't click the button, or just take one trade. When did I think I said this yesterday, right? Even if you are gambling, right? If you are simply gambling on buy or sell, you take 1 to 2 trades. You'll be surprised at the end of the month, you could be positive or even break even. It's wild. So if you include the edge and you take few good trades, that's awesome. Incognito, you said you use MT5 for entries. Hmm. Cool. Use any expert advisors. like, or any tools to help you calculate lots? Trade Locker, TradingView, Match Trader, DX Trader, all that's fun. Okay. Yeah. Another platform. I think CTrader. I used CTrader for a short while. And I think CTrader also made it pretty interesting to trade. Yeah. At some point in time, I was like, CTrader and MT5, bro. CTrader is pretty good. CTrader. Wait. Button to you said CTrader is another MT5. Maybe I feel like coming away from like MT5, if you go to CTrader, you notice that you don't need any tools. You don't need some of the extra tools that you use in MT5. CTrader has them inbuilt. And that's what I noticed. Bro, I almost I almost like switched my trading to CTrader. I'm glad I moved away from it. Because I already started building stuff on CTrader. James Goldman. Sorry, wrong live stream. Wrong live stream. Market opens in 10 minutes, guys. In the beginning, I'll look for as many entries. Now I just want one good setup. Yeah, bro. Look, till today, right? I look at the markets and I'm like, if I trade at the wrong time, I'll get punished. If I take more than the set number of trades I want to take, I'll get punished. Like, you cannot escape it, no matter how long you've been trading. No matter how long you've been trading, right? If you break your rules, there's a huge possibility that you are going to get punished for it. Oh, okay. Where are we? MT5 does it automatically. You can even do it on mobile. Okay. I see. But MT5 has come a long way. I used to use MT4 and then I moved to MT5, but MT5 has come a long way. On mobile, for example, we didn't used to have the timer for the candle, but now we do have it. I think we have that. And a few other things, right? A few other interesting small things. We couldn't like bulk close your trades, right? You could, like, when you have like multiple trades, you had to close them one by one. That was like insane. Why would you want to do that? Even though I don't trade like that, but imagine you have hundreds of trades and you want to close everything. You have to close everything one after the other, and by the time you're done, bro, you are going to be cooked. You're going to be absolutely fried. James Goldman got a double block. You got a double block. I didn't know how that's even possible. Yeah, it's wild. YouTube stream is a little delayed. Well, let's see what could be the issue. Try just refreshing the page to see if it's fine. Latency and OBS, everything looks pretty top shape over here though. No drop frames, internet, superb. All right, let me check YouTube. Let me check YouTube itself. Do have 5 minutes. I have to be quick. This guy Kai Cenat and like what's his name? This his friend Speed. They be doing some crazy things. No, so right now I've put it on Live Capital. So I think even last week, it was just this week, right? Guys, you remember when I put this on Live Capital? I think it was this week. It's been this week, yeah. Last week it wasn't trading; it was trading on an eval. But this week I've actually put it on Live Funds. This week it's trading an eval. It's trading Live Funds as well. That's how much I kind of trust the data. So YouTube. I need to do this quickly. YouTube Studio. All right, so let me see what's going on here. Hello. Okay, I see what you mean. I think it's a YouTube thing, or I think it's a YouTube thing. It's like delayed enable DVR. All right, let me see. What can I do to get it going like real time? Because I'm not sure if I have done anything to. Guys, how many of you guys are into that? Yeah. I see, because it says everything is excellent, but I see it like when I waved my hand, it took like how many seconds? Oh, okay. Guys, 2 minutes. Bro, what is this guy saying? These guys said, look. So, yeah, it's possible. It's possible. You know, when it comes to trading, you really can't afford that. You really can't afford those lags. But how is it on TikTok anyway? Like, is it cool? TikTok. I think TikTok is pretty fast. So I was saying, like in some of these guys is these guys who like send signals and stuff. Yeah, but TT Studio is also picking the feed from OBS though. So it's crazy. Now, some I was saying like some of these guys who send signals into groups, like they'll send a signal into a group, and you can clearly see that the stop loss has been hit, right? But they'll come back and say, we are floating in profit. Bro, we saw the stop loss. So what did you do? Did you move the stop loss or what? These guys keep deceiving everyone. It's wild. All right, guys. 20 seconds. Market opens. Let's hop into the 3-minute. Let's see what we get. Okay. We're absolutely ready for the markets today. Mobile bot. Incognito, like, can you elaborate? Okay, whereby it doesn't need my, yeah, maybe in future I will do that. But for now, it's like it's just my system, and it's trading when I'm sitting behind the computer. So like, you know, but in future, I might think about like a VPS. Maybe if I want to commercialize it, then I would definitely need a VPS, because the way the system works is like if I wanted to, yeah, yeah, exactly. If I wanted to do that, you can get an app that users can sign up under you. Incognito, yeah, let's talk about it, yeah, after the stream. Because I'm doing something similar, but with the bot. The bot, I haven't done that. Yeah, yeah. All right, so market is open. We move down slightly and we're moving up. Let's see if we can get in here. All right, we're getting in there. Okay, so we're in. Hey, wait, did we? No, we didn't tap in. Hold on. Yeah, on a VPS private server. And like build it in such a way that it can scale. The VPS can scale on, like somebody wants to use the bots, like they want to sign up. It means that the VPS will automatically scale based on that new user. All right, I've kind of thought about it like briefly, but not like into so much detail. But it can become a very expensive system. Like if you think about it, it can become a very expensive, especially if you're adding multiple accounts, because you need to get memory to handle each instance for the, yeah, yeah. But I did some research, right? And there's a lot of plumbing that goes on behind the scenes, especially when you are adding multiple accounts. You just link the accounts to the broker. Oh, okay. I get what you mean. Like the affiliates thing, the partnership thing. Yeah, 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 I get what you mean. Oh, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. So, for example, if somebody signed up, it would like copy the trades automatically to their account. Is that what you're saying? Guys, we've gotten into this area. We've gotten into this area, which I wanted to see. So if we get like an immediate move down, that would that would mean that we might be heading down. So now this is a low. If you look at the stop would be like absolutely insane. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I mean, if people are really interested in it, then it'll make sense. It'll make sense. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense because what I was thinking is somebody might want the entire bot. I was thinking somebody might want the entire bot because the bot is not just built for, it's built to do other things. Like it uses AI to pull news from different sources. It does like a weekly review of trades. You can get your performance over the week. Like so there's a dashboard that has all of that. Right. But if it's just the trades, then I think that's like there's no Java bot that integrates the mobile MT5 for real. I mean, I feel like that's easy or that's pretty simple. As I'm saying, there is like there's like something complex behind the scenes, right? Hmm. Guys, what did we tap into? What did we tap into? Did we tap into anything? Today the playlist is interesting. Yeah. It reacted from this 50% and it's pushing. Let's see, guys. Let's see what's going on. Hold on. So market open. Let's just take note. Market open, right? And we just wigged into some area right here, 50%, and like it's moving up, but I can see that we're still in this 30-minute. I'm seeing wicks up here, so that could mean we're rejecting. All right, so I still have this green line here, right? It's not too late for us to close below this. If we do, that could mean this was the manipulation. I really want it to go down. Like for some reason, I really want it to go down. Welcome in, guys. Let's spam the likes. Welcome in, welcome in. Quick shouts: Fire, Launch FX, Janice, Luna, Alone in Forex, Pelado. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's spam the likes. So we're looking at the reaction at the open, trying to see where price is manipulating to. From what I'm seeing, we might be manipulating into this area to take price lower. So if we start to see bearish price action, especially we close below this, then that could mean that we might be looking for some lower PA. Let's go, let's go, let's go down, guys. Let's go down. Quit playing games. All right, so we're just hanging on. Probably gonna get something soon, but we have to be patient. Ooh, okay. The only thing I don't like about this setup is how huge this thing is. It tells you that there's a lot of volatility in the market. Yeah, we do have some lows down here that price could take. We do have London lows as well, left open that we can sweep. Asia lows is way down here. So yeah, once we close below, that could give us like, that could give us a sell. We're reacting from this 1 minute fair value gap, closed up this volume imbalance. We're creating what are we creating? You can tell that price price is trying to play games, guys. Be patient. Don't rush into anything, okay? Do not rush into any trades. He may be done with the day. Bottom take why though? Did you catch something already? Okay, this one. The one that I had here on the 1 minute. So I was literally looking at this gap to confirm two things. So this gap, I was looking at it. Okay, so if we have this flip, so we can have an IFEG, all right, after tapping into that 30, and if we close below this green, then we have a CISD. CISD on the 3 minute and even on the 1 minute as well. All right. But bro, yeah, if you took longs, it looks like that 1 minute is holding. Bro was like, he might be done for the day, bro. You're leaving us behind. You're leaving us here. Oh, you didn't hold, bro. Shut up. Oh, okay. You banged. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. Come on now, give us the money. Is that what I'm seeing it is? Let me see if the bot will trigger a trade on this close. Because the bot might see this as a CISD. Okay, let me just draw it. This right here. Use a green line. The bot might take a trade if we close below this, because it would see that as a valid CISD. But let's see. I was looking at this one. I was looking at this one because this is literally what will confirm that. But let's see if we can close below this level. Bro, what kind of slow PA is this? What kind of slow PA is this? I know very well that this thing is trying to play games. 29,400 is relatively go highest up there. Okay, 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 gotcha. Yeah, but we should have held, man, because I don't know, maybe you were looking to get in and out, but if you were 100% confident about that, like, you could have held, it could have made some more money. Word up. Word up. It's a land. Right. Bro, that consistency thing, bro. I feel like it's yeah, it's bro, it's a scam. Like, why would you want? Yeah, if somebody's blowing their account, let them blow their account. If somebody's making money, let them make money. Bro, what is that Drake candle? What's that Drake candle? We might be looking at a bullish move, guys. Yep. Hmm. Guys, just be careful, okay? Because if you're looking for buys up, until we like break these highs, like there's still that potential that we could still turn around. Young Poppy, what do you mean? That's gambling, right? Young Poppy, what do you mean that's gambling? Come and redeem yourself. What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? No, we're not gambling. We're not gambling, bro. But there's a very thin line between trading and gambling, and you can easily cross that line, bro. There is a thin line between trading and gambling. Very thin. You cross it, you wouldn't even know you're crossing it, but yeah, bro. No worries. Help out, help the community. Akusia Adipa, Officer Maggie. Welcome in. Mhm. Okay, we dug down and we're pushing up. I'm trying to figure out a good area where we can potentially take longs from. Okay. Mm. Guy, I'm coming. I'll paste J Logic in the chat. Give me a minute. From yesterday. What happened from yesterday? Bro, do you have games? Do you have games installed on your PC? Do you have games from Fit Girl and Dotty? I hope I can be saying those. I hope I can say that on the stream before they come and like blacklist me. Dotty repacks. Okay. Guys, I am still trying to get this thing correct, okay? What's IDK though? What's IDK? Okay. Like your fib is invalid for taking shorts, right? I mean, looking at price, right? I'm finding it very difficult to catch like a very good area for longs. So let's see. Let's wait for more structure, okay? Hey, Doministar, you were missed. You were missed yesterday. We're looking out for you. We're like, hey, where's Doministar? Yeah. Yeah, it's a very tough spot right now because this could simply be like this could be like a sweep to 10 price around, or this could be we're leaving relative equal highs to take again. So it's a little tough for me to read right now. It's a little tough for me to read. So I want to wait to see. Bro, I've now become like a ninja to those messages. What the hell is happening on gold? Look at the way gold is selling off. Gold is selling off like crazy. Guys, hold on a second. This one, hopefully this doesn't. This is looking like it wants to trigger. So this was a 30-minute gap that we broke out of. Like we didn't break out of it, but we just like totally run through it. We came to sweep this high. We're getting some form of a reaction. Probably waiting for this close. Yeah, let's see what happens at this close. Guess it's like, why haven't I entered yet, bro? Easy, easy. Are you still in? Are you still in that short? Because the boat might trigger a short here because we tap into. Okay, we tap into this area. What? See why I was saying I wasn't sure about this move. If this thing takes a trade right here, I'll be so pissed. But bottom take, you're looking. Look, if bottom take, if you're looking at the 1 minute, then yeah, that's like you can get like a precise entry. But you know what happened yesterday, right? I don't want to fight against the what, right? I don't want to fight against what the bot is doing. Yeah, that would give you like a precise. Ooh, 7 seconds. Guys, I'm holding on. Holding on, holding on, holding on. I want to see if we get a retracement. You see, this thing has triggered a trade, but yeah. So the bot is actually supposed to take this, guys. Just that the risk reward is like is super insane. Yeah, this was meant to be a trade. I don't know why it did not trigger right here. I was thinking of actually manually executing, but no. So if you guys want to enter this, that's understandable. Because this is something I will take. Okay, maybe if we get a retracement, I'll manually do that. Sometimes the alerting on TradingView can be a problem. All right, let's see. Maybe I'll just manually execute this. Okay. 10 a.m. in 30 seconds. I'm holding on. All right. I'm holding on, holding on, holding on to this. Let's see, I'm checking if I messed up with the settings, with my settings. All right, cool. I was thinking of manually executing a cell here, but I don't want to push it. This is insane. S- Decrease lot size. Yeah. Yo, Tarun, guys, I'm doing some quick edits here, yeah? Quick edits to how this thing is behaving. Yeah, that's probably it. Guys, because of the way we moved up, swept this, and we're like closing below the slope, it could move down, but I wanna understand why the bot is not taking this. If the bot doesn't take a trade, there's probably a reason. And I just want to understand it. Okay, so the reason why the bot didn't take that trade is because of the fact that it had confirmed a bullish move from this close, right? This move right here kind of confirmed that price might want to go up, so it didn't want to fight against that. That's literally the reason why I didn't take the trade. So which means that obviously we've reacted from some area, this 30-minute gap, this high. So potentially it might want to catch, let me see if there's anything below that it can react from. Nothing really. There's nothing really here that it can react from. Who said beware of longs? Bottom tick. I beware of longs right now. Let's see if this 4-hour FEG will hold. Tarun, what's good? What's good? What's good? Oh, interesting. Interesting, guys. Interesting. I was like, what the hell can price react from? We do have a 4-hour fair value gap there. We do have a 4-hour fair value gap below that as well. Yeah. I do remember your orange line, bro. Guys, you notice I'm not like in a hurry to like jump in, or if it just doesn't look right, I wouldn't do it. Right? It's like, what's that? Assetto Corsa Competizione. Ghost of. Okay. I mean, Fit Girl, there's some good games there, like some good games that obviously don't have viruses, but there are some games there that have malicious stuff. All right, for me, when I download a game and I get a notification and like, okay, so it has found this thing. I don't care about the game anymore. I delete it. Right? The games that are okay, that the executable files are okay and all that, I just keep them. But if I'm downloading and it says, hey, this file is quarantined, like, bro, I don't even risk it at all. Because, bro, these Russians, and I don't want to say that, but yeah, they are absolutely crazy. So take away your machine, and your machine will be doing stuff that you have no idea. All right, so this it opens random tabs even after you restart the PC. For real? That's weird. It happened on another machine, different keyboard, different mouse, and it's still doing the same thing. Bro, you might be cooked. You might want to get like some antivirus. What was the name of that antivirus? Forget the name. It has like a blue logo. PC sanitizer. PC sanitizer. Nah, is that the name? Malwarebytes is a Malwarebytes. Yeah, that's at least a very lightweight one that you can just use to scan. Guess you're expecting this to go down till 29. 29 is like way down here, right? Okay. So funny. So funny. The thing is now like printing. So this was a move. If we get a retracement, I'll probably manually execute. It's so funny that this thing is now coming. Why the hell did it take so long? If we get a retracement, I will probably take a short. But if you took it initially, then GG's. If you took that trade initially, then you can hold. But let me see if we can get like a retracement. I wouldn't want to chase this. Yeah, I blame the indicator. It delayed the trigger, so the bots didn't get the alert. You notice I was looking for this short trigger. I saw the strategy actually prints this, but the indicator didn't show put this on. I wanted to manually execute, but I was like, nah, bro, let's not do that. Bro, TradingView, I have to find a way around it because TradingView can sometimes mess things up for the bot. So I have to kind of figure out a way. Get it two macros. right. Well, if I get a retracement, we are reacting from the 4 hour, right? This is a tough call. Tough call. Where's the 10 a.m.? Where's the 10 a.m. open again, guys? 10 a.m. open is right here. 10 a.m. open is right there, guys. So let's see if we manipulated into this 4 hour, it means that we might close confidently above. All right, let's see. Bullish divergence. Guys, if you notice, I don't know if you noticed, I'm being very, very careful about this PA right now. I'm being extremely cautious about this. But when it's time to act, I will act. I'm monitoring this like a lion is monitoring their prey. I'm just looking for a few signs. Guys, hold on a second, yeah? Hold on a second. Hey, who's that? Chris, can I trade for you? Trust me. If you were trading for me, what would you be doing? What you trying to do? Are you trying to sell? So guys, just take a look here. We're inside the 4 hour fair value gap. Okay, inside the 4 hour fair value gap. First of all, we tapped this some high. It's pretty much a random high, but we have swept this high and we have confidently closed below this level. All right. So ideally, I want to see lower prices, to be honest. I want to see lower prices. However, we're inside this 4 hour fair value gap, and there's pretty much a reaction happening here. We also have 10 a.m. open right here as well. Now, if you understand 10 a.m. open, it's like what? We are manipulating to now go in the direction of the move, to now retrace to 10 a.m. and then go in the right direction, so to speak. All right. So let's see the reaction. If we get that pullback and what? It's not even pulling back. We're inside a 4 hour fair value gap, guys. 4 hour fair value gap. I know why this thing didn't take the trade. Even though I'm thinking that TradingView didn't actually send the alert, to be honest. TradingView didn't send the alert. Because if TradingView sent the alert, this would have been in a sell. The bots would have been in a sell by now. It's like TradingView did not send the alert. TradingView, are you doing me dirty? Are you doing me dirty? Kuzma. Yeah, it's basically this tiny reaction here. We swept this high. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It looks like the 4 hour gap is like psych. Yeah, I mean, price is slowing down. You can tell that there's definitely something going on there, you know. Hey guys, look, so here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's another 4 hours. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? If we retrace, I might just manually execute a short trade. I might just manually execute a short trade, yeah. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So let's see if we can get like a pullback. Okay. A slight pullback. Thanks for following, Betty. Betty. Yeah, bro. If we get in that cell, we're gonna ride it until the until the session is done. But something is telling me that it might not pull back. Look at that. Something is just telling me that it might just go. But we're not going to chase this. All right, we're not going to chase this. Guys, you have absolutely no idea how much I trust the decisions that the bot is making, because it's not just making the decisions on technical analysis. Is the decisions are based on what's happening in the news. It's factoring in a lot of things, right? But yeah, it can be wrong too. It takes losses to, I mean, even the bot takes losses. So, all right, we're starting to get like a pullback, guys. We're starting to get something like a pullback. Let's see. How's it looking on the 5? Okay, we have a 5 minute gap above price. 5 minute gap price has tapped into the 5. Okay, let's see what's on the 15 minute. All right, 15 minute candle just opened up. So retracing. Guys, be careful with this PA. Be careful with this PA because you can get cooked. Because look, it's looking like okay, we're tapping on the 5 minutes. Yeah, on the 4 hours, looking like we're tapping into a bullish gap to go up. On the yeah, bro, it's looking like it's bullish, like it's going to react from here to go. But it's also looking like hey, we swept liquidity and then um we're just going to distribute. But I think I'm gonna lean bearish for now. If we get a retracement, I'll be all over this. If we get a retracement in here, bro, what's this? Price is slowing down, guys. Price is slowing down. All right, let's quickly pop into S&P 500 and see what is happening, okay? S&P 500, let's see what's happening. Okay, US 30. All right. If we get a retracement, I will take a sell. Just giving you a heads up, giving you guys a heads up. I'm comfortable doing that because we have London low sitting right here. Okay, we have this 4-hour gap sitting below London low as well. Okay, so as long as we haven't like taken that low, as long as we haven't tapped in, I would like to participate. But we need to get that retracement, guys. Guys, are you guys in shorts? Because this thing is like slowing down. Hmm. The bot for the win again. Man, the bot took a good trade, guys. It took a good trade, but TradingView didn't send the alert. Take a look at these diamonds. That would have been a break even. That would have been break even for the bot. But we're getting into that second 4-hour fair value gap. Uh, Very lucky. The lucky Fitzgerald wasn't like trying to mess around in your system. All right. Mm, Looks like we're getting some form of a retracement, guys. Yo, IKJO, what's good? What's up? Now I'm like questioning, do we get a retracement to take this? That's what I'm thinking about right now. Yeah, I was looking for shorts, but yeah, we're currently tapping into this 4-hour Fairvalley Gap, right? Tapping into this 4H. That could actually send price higher. So price just tapped the upper zone. What strategy are you trading though? 5 minute. Okay, on the higher time frame. Yeah. What time frame though? Okay. So basically, I mean, the best place we can like look for an entry would be in this area. Okay. And if we're able to get like a retracement back into this area to give us some form of a rejection, then we'll probably capitalize on that. But like from the looks of things, this was a good. Your chart is clear. Which one do you use? What do you mean though? Do you mean like my chart colors or what do you mean? Or you're asking about like how am I streaming? I'm streaming with the broker who gives a. Oh, okay. This is Pepperstone. This is CFD. Oh, just swap liquidity down. Gotcha. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. So we have swept the London low. Okay, we swept the London low, bro. We swept the London low. For me, as I said, I mean, I keep saying it, right? If I get a retracement, I will probably take that, bro. I'm seeing a lot of comments. What are you guys saying? I'm seeing multiple biases in the chat. Okay, so let me know. Just let me know. Just say long or short. Let me know your bias. Just say long or short so that I know who is buying and who is selling. Okay, Kesharover, you said long. Truly's boys also long. Clement is short. Longs, awaiting confluences. Bottom take is also longs. All right. Short on retracement. All right. So we've tapped this area. This is the level where we're looking at um, for price to bounce off and go back to the upside. Incognito, you've tapped into longs. Guys, I don't know. I'm sorry to best all your bubbles, but I'm still bearish. I understand. Okay, I get you. I see clearly that we have swept the London low. We're tapping into a 4 hour fair value gap. But look at the time, guys. Look at the time. Because I feel like if we're manipulating, right, this is not a manipulation. I feel like we probably have manipulated to the upside already. The first one got disrespected, but the second one, you're getting some form of a reaction. Right. Okay, we're getting some form of a reaction. I guess you and I are. Yeah, Clement is on shorts. IKJO is also on shorts. I guess is also on shorts. uh I know like everyone will be looking for longs in this PA. Let's see. Why are people not long in this? Because if this is meant to be a long, then this is like an IFEG, right? This is an IFEG to take longs, right? Well, I'm still looking for bearish PA. I'm still looking for shorts, guys. Guys, I want to understand why you're looking for. I already get like half of it, right? But I want to understand why you're looking for longs. Is it because we have swept the London low and we've tapped into the 4 hour fair value gap? Is that the reason? I'm sure someone. Yeah, the rejection week is massive. And bro, isn't it like super obvious that this is clearly telling you too long? Like anyone seeing this kind of reaction right here is like super reaction, let's long, right? That's what they want you to think. That's exactly what they want you to see. Hmm. Your overall max. Yeah. I mean, yeah, incognito. Yeah, I know. Everyone seeing this wick is going along. Like, if they are not long in this, then they are like hesitating. But this wick will get a lot of people jumping into longs. Right. Sometimes when you see it look so obvious like this, it's like it looks like super obvious, right? There should be a tiny voice in the back of your head saying that, let me pause, let me see what's going on. Exactly. Truth, but you change your mind. I have like small FOMO. Is it FOMO? Like I was meant to get into that trade, but it didn't trigger, and like price is here. I think it's form. I'm not like looking to enter from here, but yeah, it's painful. It's painful. Let me, for anyone who took the trade after that, and let me just put this here that your stops should be at break even. Yeah, shorting from here is definitely FOMO because price is literally at 1:1, and your risk to reward would be cooked, right? Absolutely cooked. Yeah, so I'm literally looking for a price to retrace into that area. Yeah. For me, I just want to see that move up and get like some reaction in this area. On the 5 minute, I guess, yeah, there was a gap there that was tapped into one time. So yeah, I do want us to get in here. I want to see a reaction and take price lower. But I'm not going to FOMO into this down here. You have some answering to do, trading view. It didn't send the alert. Like, I'm looking at it now. It didn't. It did not send the alert to the bot. If it reaches a 15-minute FEG, you're dropping. What was a 15? Oh, okay. My 5 was slightly above that. Accumulated on London, manipulated on New York, and now distributing. Who's in longs? Who took longs? Who took longs? Let me know if you took longs, guys. Let me know. Oh, incognito, you're in longs, though. Okay, cool. But that reaction from the 4 hour is neat, or it looks neat. The reaction from the 4 hour is clean. Absolutely clean, guys. Guys, to get the alerts for the trades, just make sure you join the Telegram, okay? The link is in my bio. Link is in my bio. So Chuli's boy. You think the only valid long is till the 10 a.m.? Okay. Me personally, I feel I'll be left behind. My entry won't be tabbed. Who's trying? Who's trying to ignore the hello, 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 hello? Bottom tick. What are you talking about? Oh. My limit is on a 3-minute FPG at the New York Open. Oh, okay. Somewhere up here, right? The small one below it. Not really seeing. Oh, okay. Very, very tiny one. What's the name of that session indicator? So it's actually built into the my personal indicator, but you can use ICT kill zones and pivots. It literally behaves very similar. So you can search for ICT kill zones and pivots, and you can get it behaving exactly like this. You just need to set the times to what you want. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Let's get the likes up, guys. I know this thing is like super annoying, but it's all good. It's all good. I cannot blame anyone but trading with you right now. But live goes on. Live goes on, guys. Guys, join the Telegram. Join the Telegram. I see that a lot of you guys are in here, but some of you guys are not in the Telegram. The VIP group chat is absolutely free. Okay, it's going to be free up until the end of this month. So if you're not in that group, make sure you join. Go, the link is in my bio. If you're not able to open it from my bio, just open it in in your browser. All right, or just go to Telegram and search for LS Trades. You would find me. Okay. All right. Cool. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you. All right. Okay. Greetings from heaven, immortals. Interesting. we see new things every day. See new things every day. Yeah, guys. This is, bro. If you guys are in the cell, GGs. If you took the cell, like you saw the trigger and you were like, okay, let me take it. Yeah, so up until the 1st of September, I've opened up the VIP, the group chat, the VIP group chat, which is going to become a private group chat at the end of the month. So make sure you're in there. We do share some analysis, we do share education, what we're looking at for the session and all of that. All right. And if you wanted the trade signal, so as soon as I enter a trade, the signals go in there into the VIP channel. If the bot takes a trade, the signals go into that VIP channel. Just make sure you follow the instructions of the bot and you'll gain access to it. Okay. you gain access to it. If you have an Exness account, Exness powers that process, right? If you don't have an Exness account, there's also another route for you to take. But everything is right there in my bio. All right, so as you can see, that 4-hour fair value gap is like, am I going to hold or am I not going to hold? We have about 15 minutes up until 11 a.m. Eastern. But as I said, if we have, bro, this thing is using like data from how many years? 7 years. So I do have an archetype that says that in the first 30 minutes of the market, if we sweep a 30-minute low, I'm giving away the source right here. In the first 30 minutes, if we sweep in the first 30 minutes of the open, if we sweep a 30-minute low, and on the lower time frames, the 3-minute, we have a change in the state within that 30-minute period, even though the bias is bullish, it should take a sell trade. So this close here, right? Close below this level. It also closed below this level, and that's why I triggered a trade. All right. So ideally, it says, if you look up here, if you're on YouTube, you see it up there that it says that it was bullish. However, it did take this sell trade. All right. That's why I'm like, yeah, that's a 4. The first one has failed. The second one could also fail, guys. Who's that? If you're running in losses, okay, incognito. Thanks for putting them in jail. Are you trading gold? Nah, we haven't looked at gold today. Gold is joking around today. Gold is joking. Gold is joking around. But yeah, looks like the shorts are winning the day today. We didn't even get that retracement, guys. We're just waiting for that retracement to happen, and that it never came. It never came through. I can tell you guys, there's someone in the chat, all right? There's someone in the chat who has taken the SL from here. Own up. Show by hands. Anyone who FOMO'd into this. Show by hands if you FOMO'd into this trade. Nah. Yeah, you guys are law-abiding citizens, huh? Yeah, price is slow. Let's see the 15. 15, we have a doji, but when you have a doji preceding, like following a bearish candle, usually the next candle would be a bearish candle. Yeah, no one should be FOMOing. We've paid too many fines. Yeah. Yeah, if the market is gone, it's gone. If the market is gone, it's gone, guys. You can't chase it. You can't chase it. The markets will be there tomorrow. The markets will be there next week. The markets have been there for many, many, many years. Right? The markets were there before you were born, guys. Oh, let me jump into Saint's stream and check in on him. So yeah, I'm in Saint's stream right now, and he was saying that Nasdaq like messed him up today. It's like he took a sell on the 1 minute. I think very early into the session, and that didn't work out. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think bottom take, I think you mentioned it, right? This was literally the best entry here. But that was on the 1 minute, right? This was the best entry up here. You could have been cooking by now if you took a trade up here. But yeah, so he was saying that he didn't take it because there were draws above price. Yeah, so it was risky. It was actually risky because there was still this high here, this high of the day, still left alone, and price could have just swept it before coming down. And he took another one after the sweep, and that one too was doo kaka. It was 1 minute consistency, probably fire. Guys, are we getting a pullback? Hey, we have just 8 minutes, guys. We have 7 minutes. Yeah, today might just be a day we just watch. A day that price leaves us. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Nazi is holding that up. We want to buy. I'm scared. To be honest, I wouldn't advise anyone to buy, guys. If you're buying, just make sure you're reducing your risk on this one because it's like 8 minutes until 11. So what do you mean 7 minutes? No, like my session. I'm done trading at 11 a.m. Eastern, and in 7 minutes, it hits 11. Right? Saint is actually in a long trade, guys. Saint is in a long trade, so he trades liquidity sweeps, fair value gaps, inversion fair value gaps. He takes his entries on the 1 minute. So he's in a long here. Let me look at the 1 minute. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, I see why he's in a long. So he's taking a long because of the fact that we are tapping into that 4 hour, and what we have these gaps here that have been inverted. Yeah, so he's on a long trade. For me, I'd rather wait to see if we get a pullback into this area. We do have the 15 right there. I'm sure he'll go break even at the 15. But let's see what happens when we come up into this 15. It's very late into the session. I don't want to do anything crazy, but for me, I want to wait for price to come here, wait for my reaction, and then, yeah, we'll see if we can catch something. Yeah, I do want to see the reaction from the 15. But yeah, guys, this is a very interesting area. Look, we swept the London low. We've tapped into the 4-hour fair value gap, right? Um, and we have this like huge reaction wick right here. So definitely we could see price moving up. But I do have 4 minutes, like 4 minutes in my session, guys. Yeah, this has been pretty slow. Pretty slow. Slow PA. Guys, we're consolidating, or I hope you guys are not like taking trades because we are moving sideways. We are moving sideways. Who is Saint? Okay, Saint is a friend of mine who, like, we used to trade together inside the Discord. We used to trade inside the Discord together, but he's also like on his live stream on TikTok, and now I'm on my live stream on TikTok as well. So yeah. So since we're like streaming for free, he has his TikTok stream and I have my TikTok stream. So yeah, you can you can just search for him on TikTok. You see his stream. I would have been long when we tapped back into that rejection wick. Yeah, 2 minutes. Charlie, this is still a successful trade for the bot anyway, if it would have taken it. Because this would have been like up about like $800, $700, and potentially closed after 11, like it did yesterday. Right, that's all you need. Imagine you're doing that on Monday, you're doing that on Tuesday, you're doing that on Wednesday. Like, even if it's even $500 a day, right? Times five, what's that? 2,500 times four, you're making $10,000 in a month. That is very significant, but we don't think about it that way, right? Just making $500 a day could change your life. It could literally change your life. Yeah, guys. So it looks like we're not getting anything. But yeah, GG's for taking that trade up there. I'm sure you're making hella bread. Anyone who's looking to take longs, you might want to wait for lunch, the lunch hour to be over at least 1 p.m. to see if you can find some trades, okay? But yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. For me, the bot is literally not going to take any trades, right? But let me just show you what the bot is going to do. If the bot was in this trade, it would wait for any opposing candle against the trade and it will close it, right? So yesterday, if the bot held, that would have been like full TP, right? But it closed right here. It closed right here. Yeah. But as as always, what I say is, especially when we're ending the stream, right? I tell everyone that my bias before I leave. So looking at this PA, nevertheless, we do have a 4-hour fair value gap right here. However, the fact that we have been joking around this area for way too long tells me that this area might fail. Ooh, did I just do that? All right, it tells me that this area might fail. So just be careful, okay? If you're taking longs, just be careful. If you're taking longs, just make sure you are, as soon as you get a push in your direction, make sure you're trying to trail your stop loss. All right. For shorts, you might want to wait for price to come to a good area, like sweeping these highs, tapping into this, or breaking out and like pulling back to give you like a good signal to take price lower. All right, but nevertheless, still shorts. Why do you think it would fail the 15-minute rejection? 15-minute rejection block. 15 minute. Let's look at the 15. Let's look at the 15. Is this what you are calling the rejection? Just, I want to clarify, Kuzma, is this the rejection you mean? Just wanna, okay. So this, in my opinion, on the 15, if you look at it closely, like yes, there is a wick down here, right? But if you look above too, you can see that there's a wick above, right? So it did reject from the bottom and it did reject from the top. So it's like this indecision, so it could disrespect this, basically. Yeah, I wouldn't, if this closed like a bullish candle, like we wigged into this and this closed like bullish, like you had more of the candle being printed than the wicks, then you can potentially say like it's a good rejection block, right? But this closed as a doji. Means that the buyers and sellers were really struggling in that area. Back into that. We're back into that 4 hour where it looks like we're digging down. So guys, I will share updates in the Discord. Sorry, in the Telegram and the Discord. But it looks like we're heading down. So yeah, it's unfortunate. I am very pained that I couldn't catch this. This could have been good for the account. But it's all good. We're not chasing anything. We're not FOMOing into anything. I will catch you guys tomorrow. All right. Thanks for being on. And Telegram rate us. I'll see. Guys, do you play games? What games do you guys play before we go? Just like on the side. What do you guys play games? PC games? PC games. I have like tons of games, but I don't even have time to play them. I don't even get the chance to play them. Maybe I'm not like getting a squad to play with. But yeah, let me know if you guys play games. PUBG. Yeah, I do play PUBG as well. But it's been a while since I played PUBG.